resume recording. That way we can use this for later purposes. So, hey everyone, how are we doing today? I know everyone, I've already talked to everyone, but I'm just putting that out there. I'm glad that everyone's able here. As you see my dog walk across because he's barking at something. So I'll let him go. There we go. All right, all's good in the world again. All right, so we're gonna get started with our warm up here. Let's start with a little movement with the march in place. If you want to add a little shoulder roll up and back, we're going to try today hit everything, arms and legs and core. And like I said, we're going to try and really focus on the glute medius. It's a muscle that kind of gets left behind. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, I'm going to turn my head side to side, right to left to right. So we're all aware of the gluteus maximus. We know that one, but the glute medius gets left behind. 3, 2, 1, and relax. I'm going to do a head tilt. So ear to shoulder, just going side to side. I'm glad you all made it. I know Zoom did an update, and they're going to probably always be doing updates, so this might be happening quite a bit, but I'm glad that we're all here. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, so I'm going to do arm circles. So I'm going to move my arm around, make them big circles, however big you want to make them today. 3, 2, 1, I'm going to switch direction. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Let's do the other side here. Nice. Looking good, everybody. 3, 2, 1, and switch direction. 3, 2, 1, and relax. I'm going to start with my X's and Y's. So X, and open up to a Y, and back and forth. Whatever feels good today, go at your own pace. Just glad to be here, working out with all of you. All right, we're going to do one more here with the X and the Y, and relax. All right, so I'm going to have my arms out in front of me here, twisting side to side, a little torso twist. Keep breathing in, breathing out, getting that air in those lungs. 3, 2, 1, and relax. I'm going to do some kickback, so pretend like I'm kicking my backside. And if you want to add a little row, a little pullback with each kickback, you can add that in there as well. There we go. Looking good, everybody. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, so I'm going to have my right foot with toes up. I'm going to have my arms to the side. I'm going to swing forward and back. So I'm swinging my weight forward and back. So each time I'm coming back, my toes coming up. Let's do a couple more of these here on the right side. And on my last one, I'm going to hold those toes up for 3, 2, 1, and relax. Let's switch sides here. Left foot, same idea, toes up, swinging my weight forward and back. Forward and back. Nice. Keep going here, everybody. Just getting a nice good warm up here. I'm going to do one more here. On my last one, I'm going to hold those toes up for 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. Step forward with my right foot, reach over with my left arm, and coming back. Stay on that same side. So again, just stepping forward with the right foot, reaching over with the left arm. Nice. We're going to do a couple more here. So what I'm going to do on my last one, I'm going to hold the position here for 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, switching sides. So my left foot, step forward, right arm coming over and back. Over and back. Again, make sure we keep breathing, keep engaging our core as we're doing this to stabilize our back as we do this. I'm going to do 2 more of these. Let's do one more. Reaching over and holding for 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. If you have space, if you have all kinds of space, for the next 20 seconds or so, what we're going to do is a grapevine. So bring one foot over and then under, and then repeating over and under. If you want to keep going over and over and over, it's all up to you. If you have that room, I don't have that much room, but I'm just going to kind of go over and under with my feet, crossing over, crossing under. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. Side jacks. So bring my arms up overhead, step into the side. Step into the side, arms up overhead. So just going side to side. If it's too much for the arms to bring it up overhead, I'll have you bring the arms across. All right, just going back and forth. Again, we're going to go for about 20 seconds here. Give or take. Just good to get some movement here, especially in the middle of the day. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. Stepping forward with my right foot. I'm going to lift my arms up and push off. I'm going to step forward with my left foot, arms up, pushing off. If you want to do just a little bit more of a step forward, you can. If you want to go a little bit deeper, you can go a little bit deeper. But just alternating which foot I'm stepping aside. Make sure that if you are doing a little bit more of a lunge, that you lunge down, not so much forward. All right. I'm going to do one more each side here. Nice. And relax. All right, we got 2 more here. I'm going to do high knees. So I'm just getting like a nice exaggerated march pace with my arms and my legs, alternating which one's going forward and back. If you want a little bit of a hop, you can have a little bit of a hop if you like. All up to you today. This is your workout. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, one more here. Trying to get that heart really going. So I'm going to do hot feet. So pretend like your floor is lava for about 10 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. So I'm just getting my feet moving as quick as I can here. Arms, if you want to move, you can. It's all about those feet moving. Trying not to be too loud here for my neighbor. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. So what do I have here? All right, so you can grab weights. This is going to be a 5 exercise circuit. I'm going to go back and forth between all these exercises, doing them for 40 seconds and then relaxing for 20. I have my weights here. What it's going to be for the first one is a forward and a lateral lunge. So what I'm going to demonstrate what you can do if you're doing the full exercise, stepping forward and then forward, and then going side laterally, okay? So when I step forward, I'm making sure my knees don't go in front of my toes. And when I step to the side, make sure my toes are pointing straight ahead. My butt is going back, that knee is bending the side that I'm using on. So I'm going to stay on one side and moving that leg. If you want to, you can do potentially, instead of doing a lunge, if you have the space to do a lateral step up and a lateral step down, you can do that. If you feel a little bit more comfortable doing a movement where you bring the leg up and out as you're doing it, you can do that, all right? So I've given you all your possibilities here. We're going to do this for 40 seconds together. I'm going to get my timer. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And we begin. So forward and to the side. We're just going to stick with one leg here. Don't worry. Halfway through this time, I'm going to tell you to switch at that time. But we're not there yet. So keep going here with this one leg. Stepping forward and to the side. Just moving one leg. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to switch sides here. So stepping forward with the other foot and going to the side. If I have enough room here. Looking good, everybody. Again, you don't have to do weights. Just doing this movement here for about 20 seconds at a time on each leg. It's going to get the heart going. It's going to get those muscles moving. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. Now, this next one is going to be with arms. So let's see if I can make sure I have enough room here. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and do a reverse fly and shoulder press up. So so you can see me here a little bit better here. All right. So I have my arms up like this. I'm going to open up like a butterfly, and I'm going to press up, come back down, and back in. If you feel a bit more comfortable that you don't want to bring the arm up overhead, you can open up, press out, okay? So those are your 2 potential movements here. I'm just going to do it from the kneeling position. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, open, and press, down, close, open, press, down, close. There we go. So making sure that those weights, when I do press them up overhead, try and press over my head here so they're not leaning forward as I'm doing this. Keep going here, everybody. If you do want that extra challenge, a kneeling position, all of a sudden you got to hold your core a little bit tighter so you can hold that balance as you're doing it here. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. This next one is diagonal chop. You can use one weight, you can use 2 weights, no weights, all up to you. So diagonal chop, I have my feet about shoulder width apart. I start with the weight or weights or whatever, high to the right, low to the left. you can do where you just do that, bring the core across. So it's not the arms, but it's the core coming across. Maybe a little knee bend as we do it. We're gonna do this for 20 seconds, and then we'll switch and we'll do the other side, all right? Diagonal chop here, in 3, 2, 1, go. Now, if you don't want it overhead, you can always go a little bit more across so that weight is not necessarily going above the shoulder as you're doing this. But you're all looking great here. I love this. 3, 2, 1, and relax, switching sides. 3, 2, 1, going to the other side, high to the left, low to the right. So this is really more about the core than anything else. Yeah, you can add more weight, and so it requires more use of your arms as you're doing this. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. Next one is tricep dip. You can do the dip, or you can do a modification. You can do this from the ground. You can do this from a step, whatever you got, a couch, countertop. So I have my hands behind me. What you're going to notice, make sure that your elbows are pointed straight back when you dip down and push up. I have my feet on the ground. Now, if you need more of a challenge, you can just have the heels on the ground. This is not an option here. Do a tricep extension. So I have the weights to the side. I'm going to extend back and forth, back and forth. All right. It's going to work the exact same muscle here. Here we go. 40 seconds of this. 3, 2, 1, go. So this is all about that muscle in the back part of your upper arm. Whether you're doing the extension or the dip. Right now, I have my knees bent. If this is not enough for you, if you feel like, oh man, I can do this all day, okay, then have your feet out in front of you, doing it this way. All of a sudden, you're gonna wish you didn't know a different progression as you're doing this. Keep going. I need to do this just so I can see the time. Otherwise, we're gonna be doing this all day long. All right, 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. One more exercise here in this 5 exercise circuit. Coming back with my weights here. I have one for each hand. You're gonna be doing arms and legs at the same time, so you probably might want weights for arms if you have that option. So this is gonna be a squat and jab. I will give a modification after. So squat, so I'm going to squat, jab, jab across, come up, jab, jab across. Now, if we're not feeling comfortable with a squat, maybe do like a little lateral leg out, and you're just gonna do jabs across as you're moving those legs out. So you're still using those hip muscles as we're doing this. So let's do this together, squat and jab in 3, 2, 1, go. So it's a squat, jab, 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 squat, jab, 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 jab. Okay, so you can decide how far across. Maybe you wanna reach a little bit more as you do this. So now it's gonna take you a little bit more time between each one. You're gonna feel it a little bit more on the way down because you're trying to extend those arms out as far as you can. If you want a little bit more short, then you might not be doing the squat for as long. There we go. As long as we're sticking those glutes back as we're doing this. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay. Take about 30 seconds off here. That'll give us enough time if you need some water. We're gonna try and do all of these exercises in a row with only 20 seconds in between. We give ourselves a little bit of time this first round to know what we need. Hopefully you remember all these, right? Now I'll call them out as we go along. And then hopefully they'll remind you. So we're gonna start with doing that forward lunge and a lateral lunge. Maybe that's a forward step up, lateral step up. It's all up to you, what you got. Or maybe just bring that knee out, up and out. So let's start this up here. Forward and lateral lunge. We're gonna stick with one leg. 40 seconds of this. 3, 2, 1. So I'm stepping forward and stepping to the side. Forward with that foot down, pushing off through that whole foot, stepping to the side, push off through that whole foot. So we're gonna feel it there in those quads, the front of the leg, back of the leg. 3, 2, 1. Switching sides. So just go right into it as you feel comfortable, stepping forward and to the side. Unless you're right next to the wall, then you don't want to punch through the wall with your foot. That'd be bad. So I think there's brick on the other side, so I think I'd be okay. But let's not find out. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, we're back to arms. 20 seconds off here though. What you're gonna do is you're gonna do that reverse fly and then shoulder press. I'll do it from kneeling so you can see me. Oh, the joys of being tall. Can't always see on the camera. So I'm gonna do it from kneeling. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. So open, press, down, close. Open, press, down, close. This is not comfortable pressing up overhead. Like I said, you can press straight ahead like a chest press, okay? Maybe I'll modify here. All right. If you want to do that movement, if those shoulders are feeling it a little bit right now, whichever one you like. Whew, that timer is seeming slow today, isn't it? We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. 20 seconds off, and then we do diagonal chop. That one's probably like the most straightforward. It's like, you understand, it's diagonal, and we chop. All right, so I've got my weights in hand here. You can do with or without weight. Feet shoulder width apart. Weight starting high from the right. 3, 2, 1, and then chopping low to the left. I try to keep my arms somewhat extended. And again, this movement is coming from my core and from my hips. My arms go along for the ride. They're kind of responsible for kind of doing a little break there at the end. Make sure that I don't go all the way around. 3, 2, 1, switching sides. So high to the left, low to the right. Keep going. Wow, I timed that just right. It's as if my mind just knows 20 seconds. That's exactly, somehow, some way here. Do not know how I pulled that one off. I probably won't be able to do that next time. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 20 seconds off, and then we do tricep dip or tricep extension, okay? I'm gonna get my step out here. I'm gonna switch so I can see some of the other people here, so I can motivate everyone else on the other side. All right, here we go with the tricep dip. And 3, 2, 1, go. So you're either doing a dip, your hands behind you, making sure those elbows point straight ahead. If you don't have like kind of like where the hands are like this, feel a bit more comfortable with the hands straight back. I can't quite do it because my step is a little small, so I have it to the side here. All right. And again, if you want that tricep extension, stand those arms back. Nice. Let's see who I got here. I think I see Catherine, Tama. Keep going here. Keep going, Carol. Dara. Who else? Maybe Christina. I think that's who I see. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 20 seconds off. And we do a squat and jab or a lateral leg lift. And again, the challenge is how far can you extend that arm out as you're squatting or lifting that leg laterally. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. So squat, jab, 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 jab. Obviously, if I go a little bit slower, I gotta work that body just a little bit harder, especially on the squat, holding that position just for a little bit longer. So it's like a squat hold as I'm twisting my body across. There we go. And if you want that power, you make a quick movement on the way out. Again, I'm gonna try and make sure not to punch any of these plants or walls or anything along the way. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Take about 30 seconds off. We got one more round of this. I think time-wise, I think that might work out the best. Could we do a fourth? I don't know. We'll see how we do today, all right? So I got 4 exercises on the ground. Those might take up some time as well. So, okay. Hopefully you've been able to get a chance for some water. Of course, at any point, if you need water, grab it. I'm just gonna keep going along here. So we're doing forward and lateral lunge. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. So again, stepping forward or stepping to the side, going back and forth. A little bit more comfortable if you want to do a little bit more up and out. Do that as well with the leg. So it's all up to you. Watch you're doing with that leg. Make sure no matter what, those toes are pointing straight ahead when I step forward and when I step to the side. 3, 2, 1. Switching legs, same idea. Keep going, keep going. I'm going to kind of like turn my way here so I can see everybody as we're doing. Looking great. Nice. Keep pushing here. Who have I not called out so far? I don't think I've called out Rosenda. Keep going, Rosenda. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 20 seconds off. Looking great. All right. 20 seconds off, and then we do reverse fly and shoulder press. I guess all I need are my weights. I was going for my step. I was like, why am I going for my step here? All right, here we go. Fly and press in 3, 2, 1. So opening up, press up, down, close. There we go. That's it. Go at your own pace with these. If you want, you can go a little quick on that way up if you need that last little bit of power on the way up, or if you're doing the press forward. All right. Keep going here. I'm trying to get a little bit closer so I can see everybody. Looking great. That's it, Tama. Keep pushing. Keep going. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 20 seconds off, and then we do diagonal chop. Breathing hard today. Working hard today. Might have to turn that fan up just a little bit. All right, here we go. Diagonal chop. Feet shoulder width apart, starting high on the right, low to the left. 3, 2, 1, coming across. There we go. Nice. Keep pushing yourself today. Start of the week, or the end of the week, we're pushing any and every day. 3, 2, 1. Switching sides here. Did I time it right? Oh, I was off by a second. Off by 1 second. I'll make up for it later. Don't worry. Keep breathing, keep pushing, keep engaging that core. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 20 seconds off. And we're gonna do that tricep dip or tricep extension. I think this time I'm gonna do the tricep extension. Need to represent. All right, here we go with the tricep extension in 3, 2, 1, go. You can do the dip, keep going with the dip. I just want anyone who feels a little shy about doing it this way. I don't think anyone is shy. I think everyone knows exactly where they need to be, and that's great. That's the important thing. Know what you can do and push yourself. That's all we can ask of ourselves, right? And if you want a little power quick on the way back, slow on the way up, all right? You can do the same thing with the tricep dip. Slow on the way down, quick on the way up. Oh, I'm feeling it. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 20 seconds off. And we do squat and jab. I keep looking up even though I know you're right there every time. I'm trying to look at all your lovely faces. Making sure everyone's safe, doing the right thing. All right. Squat and jab, feet shoulder width apart, ready to go. 3, 2, 1. Let's squat and jab. Squat and jab. So punching across the body. If you want a little bit more work, you're going to extend that twist just a little bit more. Maybe extend that arm a little bit more. Nice. Looking great, everybody. Again, if you start to feel it kind of like in the knees, what I usually do is I then point my toes out just a little bit, and then I make sure that my knees point with those toes, not allowing those legs to just dip in right away. So when I'm pressing up, 3, 2, 1, and relax. What I mean is when I press up on that squat, those knees don't buckle in. Keep those knees strong, all right? I'll go for time, 14:27. Oh. I feel like I'd rather get one more round of this in. Yeah, we're gonna try and do one more round of this, and then we'll do the last 4 exercises. We'll speed through those, so don't worry. We'll have plenty of time for that. Yeah. All right. So take about 15 more seconds here. We're gonna start back at the top. forward and lateral lunge. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. And again, stepping forward, stepping to the side. If you want a balance challenge, just never let your foot that you're moving ever touch the ground. All right. All of a sudden, working on balance as you're doing this. Isn't that what we're trying to work on here? So that we are getting strong, take on any challenge that we got in front of us. 3, 2, 1, switching sides. If you want to, you can go right into it. You can even do that if you're doing one of the modifications, if you're doing one that like the legs up, legs down, never touching the ground as you're doing it. All right. 3, 2, 1, and relax, 20 seconds off. And we do our reverse fly and shoulder press. Looking great here. All right. It's time. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Open up, press up, down, and close it up. Nice. I'm just gonna get a little bit closer here so I can see everybody. Oh, there's David. I can see David. Looking great. Nice. Keep going here, everybody. That's it, Rosenda. Way to push yourself. We're all here. Whatever the goal might be, you know, at the end of the day, trying to get healthier for ourselves. I had to cheat there. I had to look at the time just to make sure. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 20 seconds off, then we do diagonal chop one more time. You're all doing so great today that we're just speeding through these 4 rounds. That's why I thought, let's do a 4th round. All right. Diagonal chop, feet shoulder width apart, starting high on the right, little left, 3, 2, 1, coming across. And again, I'm using my core to make that twisting motion. If you don't want the arms up overhead, you can just do more of like a twisting across and down, across and down. 3, 2, 1, switching sides, 3, 2, 1, go. It's right into it. Don't allow that body a chance to adapt. Push it if you like. That's what I'm here for. I make suggestions. You make the decisions on what you want to do today. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 20 seconds off, and then tricep dip. One more of these here. Making me work hard here, everybody. I gotta stop doing that. I can throw it all at you. No, I'm kidding. I love this stuff. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Doing a little dip, down and back up. Make sure that those elbows are pointing straight back. All right, because when they start to chicken wing, then we start putting that pressure in the elbow. What we want is in that tricep and in that shoulder. They're much bigger muscles. They can withstand this movement. All right. Keep pushing here. Keep going. I gotta check the time. Nice. Loving it. Loving the tricep extension. Keep going, Christina. Keep going, Catherine. With us. See. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 20 seconds off, and then we do squat and jab one more time. All right. Here we go. Last bit here. Squat and jab. Feet shoulder width apart. 3, 2, 1. Then squat, jab, 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 jab. All right. The squat's a little bit much. Again, you can do, let's see if I can do this right. Oh my goodness. There we go. I'm getting my balance. I feel like this is more of a challenge than doing the squat. Oh my goodness. Trying to make sure I'm not tipping over too far each time. Man, I should have been doing this from the beginning. All right, I'm gonna switch back. Whew. 10 more seconds here, 10 more. Three, 2, 1, and relax. Let's take about a minute off here. That'll give me time to tell you what we're gonna do. You're gonna be on the ground or you're gonna be seated. I have versions for both. If you want to use a weight for some of the things, like a dumbbell, for one of the exercises you can. I have a ball here, which is going to represent whatever you have at home right now, whether it's a pillow or a bottle or something that you can basically like press between the legs and not feel like it's going to pop or cave in. You're going to try and use your knees and eventually use your ankles to press against it. So what we're going to do, I'm going to demonstrate the first exercise. Nothing is needed unless you feel like you need something with this one. So this is going to be on our side. I'm going to be doing a sideline leg lift, basically. You can do this standing as well or seated. So lifting the leg up and slowly on the way down, okay? If you feel like you need something and you want to have a band against around the ankles, you can do that. If you're doing it standing, which is probably what I would suggest, you're just going to do that out and then slow on the way in, out, slow on the way in, all right? The other version I can do, if you want to, you can do clamshell, all right? So we're going to try and do this here for 30 seconds. So get yourself in position, and then we'll do the other side. So I'm going to do a straight leg to start here. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. It's quick and slow on the way down. Quick, slow on the way down. So go at your own pace here. This brings back nightmares of any of those video series from years ago. I promise this is a good workout. Again, if you need like a band around the ankles, now it's going to challenge those glutes that I was talking about, those glute medius muscles, really hard. 3, 2, 1, and relax. We're going to switch sides. I'm just going to flip over here so you can still see me, and I can still see you. All right, here we go with the other leg. Whenever you're ready, in 3, 2, 1. Again, quick, slow on the way down. Quick, slow on the way down. So nothing different. Whichever form that you're using, just make sure you're breathing, keeping engagement of the core. Even though we're on our side, still like, press that belly button towards your back. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. Next exercise, what it's going to be is a single leg hip bridge. And we do this again, seated or on the floor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have one knee bent, one leg straight. I'm going to make sure that, if you can see here, my foot is underneath my knee, okay? The one that I'm going to be pushing with. So I'm going to try and push it up and lift my hips up and down, up and down. If you feel more comfortable doing a double knee hip bridge, you can do a double knee hip bridge. If you're doing this seated, what I usually do is I'm kind of like near the edge of the seat. If you want your hands on a chair or on the cushion part, you can do the same thing, up and down, up and down. So it's all about those hips squeezing together to lift those muscles up into the air. So we're going to try and do about 30 seconds on each side here. So I'm going to, again, make sure my foot is underneath my knee of my bent knee. I'm going to push up with those hips, squeeze those glutes together, push through that heel. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, pushing up and down, up and down. If you felt like you needed a weight, have a weight against the belly if you like. So I just have a weight here against my belly as I'm doing this. And again, you notice I'm going quick on the way up, slow on the way down. Again, trying to challenge those muscles as I'm doing this. You can go at your own pace with any and all of these here. 3, 2, 1. Relax here for about 10 seconds. I'm going to switch sides. So I'm just switching legs. My other knee's bent now. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And again, pushing up and down. You notice that my knees kind of like line up to one another. So my other knee is not going way above the other leg. So that gives you like a finish line. You know exactly where you need to go. As you're doing this, 10 more seconds. Keep going here, keep going here. 3, 2, 1, and relax. About 30 seconds off. This is when you need your ball, or pillow, or whatever it is that has some sturdiness to it, but not necessarily a whole lot of weight, unless you feel comfortable having the weight there. So what you're gonna do, I'm gonna get myself in position here. So you're gonna have the ball in between the ankles. You're gonna have your legs straight, and if you're on the ground, you're gonna have then the legs lifted up off the ground, and you're squeezing against the ball. All right, so you're using the entire leg to squeeze the ball. If you're doing this seated, can't get away with it. You still can do it here. So you can do it with knees bent and you're squeezing ankles there, or if you feel a bit more comfortable in doing it here, or if you feel comfortable squeezing with the legs straight and off the ground. All right, so we're gonna try and do 30 seconds of this together here. Oh, we got plenty of time. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and begin. If it's a little bit much on the back, what I do is I put my hands there in the small of the back, or maybe in the glutes to kind of protect that lower back. Or if you want to round the shoulders up, so I'm not putting stress on the neck, I'm just trying to lift the shoulders up here. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Take about 20 seconds off, because all we're doing differently this time is we're taking the ball or the pillow right in between the knees. Knees are bent and doing it like this. So you can do it the same way seated, wherever you were seated. You just have the ball or pillow between the knees, have them bent, you know, on the ground or the feet up off the ground. We're going to do this again. Squeeze that ball together. Here, 3, 2, 1, go. So I'm just trying to bring my knees together, pushing against that ball. Just a little bit of pressure. So you should feel kind of like along here, along the sides, maybe a little bit in the back, but working those leg muscles here, trying to keep my feet pointed straight ahead so they're not going out, they're going straight ahead with my knees. All right, keep breathing, keep engaging that core. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, we made it. The best part of the workout, the cool down. All right, so again, seated or on your back. What I'm gonna have us do, start off with bringing one knee in. All right, so I brought my right knee in towards my chest. I'm holding it in. You can do this seated or on the ground, whatever works for you this day. And then now I'm just trying to catch my breath, reconnect the mind and the body. After all that tense motion, gotta let it go. Now's a chance to try and allow those muscles to lengthen for a bit here. 3, 2, 1, and relax. I'm gonna switch sides. Same idea, seated or on your back. All I'm thinking about right now is just trying to lengthen my body from head to toe, lengthen that spine. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, I'm gonna take my, well, let's see if I can do this right so you can see what's going on. So right leg up and over the left knee. If you want to, you can push the right leg away, not on the knee, but the muscle around it. Or if you want to lift that left leg up off the ground, make sure the toes on this foot here, the foot on the knee that's bent across here, make sure that those toes are pointing straight ahead to protect our right knee. All right. And if you feel really confident, or if you feel very confident, you want to, push at the same time as you're lifting your legs up off the ground, you can. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Let's switch sides. So I brought my left leg up and over. You can either push the leg away, lift the right leg up off the ground, or both. Again, you should be feeling a stretch there on the outside of the hip, outside of the leg, all while breathing in, breathing out. I may sound like a broken record, but there are those times when even I forget to breathe. So it's always a good reminder. Especially when we're stretching. Don't hold that breath. Allow that stretch to work itself in. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, so I'm going to straighten my left leg bend my right knee, bring that right knee over across the body towards the left side, and use that left hand to hold that leg into place. All right. Now, if you're doing a seated version, maybe what you're doing right now is maybe your body's twisted towards the right, and then you're trying to grab maybe the back of the chair here. So I'm trying to get a nice stretch here for on the lower back, all right, the torso. So depending on which way you're doing it. Three, two, one, and relax. I'm gonna switch sides here. So my left knee is bent, bring it over towards the right side, using the right hand to hold in place or extend that stretch in that hip and lower back. Again, if you're seated, maybe now your knees are twisted towards the left side of the chair and you're grabbing the back and holding on here, trying to sit tall as we're doing it. Three, two, one, and relax. All right. So what I'm going to do here, if you're on the ground, you feel comfortable, I'm going to do cat and cow. So when I breathe in, I'm going to drop my back. When I breathe out, I raise my back. Okay, so follow your own breath there. If you're seated, all I'm doing is I'm inhaling, bring my back forward, then exhale, bring my chin in towards my chest. So inhale, bring the chest forward, exhale, chin towards the chest. Okay, so either version, I'm going to be working that back. Three, two, one, and relax. All right, we got two more stretches here. I'm gonna get my arms here. So bring my right arm across the body, hold in with the left. Take your time getting into this position. I'll hold this here for a bit. Of course, you can always do these afterwards. Again, it's never bad to stretch. Three, two, one, and relax. I'm gonna bring my left arm across, hold in with the right. Three, two, one, and relax. All right, last one here, shoulder rolls. When I breathe in, my shoulders go up. When I breathe out, my shoulders go down. So breathing in and out. In and out. In and out. One more here. In and out, and relax, and you're done. Good work, everybody. Way to push yourself today. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll be here a little bit after if you need anything.
Thank you.
Otherwise,